Congressman Jim Jordan, member of the Freedom Caucus, serving on both the Judiciary and Oversight Committees. And it is great to see you, Congressman.
You too.
Let's start with the appointment of a special counsel. That was something of a surprise this evening. Your reaction?
Well, look, I guess I'll keep an open mind, but for me, it's all about getting the facts. I want to get the facts, and I want to get the full context. You know, right now we know in this Comey memo, we have a couple of lines that someone read to a reporter over the phone. I want to get the full memo. And frankly, when I think about context, Lou, the full context should be, I want to know, did FBI Director, former Director Comey, did he take a memo down when he decided to give Cheryl Mills immunity in the Clinton investigation? Did he have a memo when Secretary Clinton's husband meets with Loretta Lynch, then Attorney General, on the tarmac? So I want the full context. Let's get all the facts before we jump to conclusions like it seems like so many people in this town are already doing.
Right. And Congressman, I got to tell you, I'm excited tonight. I have a dream. Yeah, we're going to find out about all of the memos that the FBI director wrote. What about the Iran-Contra deal? As you mentioned, the immunity issues, his thoughts as he wavered over the investigation of Hillary Clinton and her emails, and also why was there such forbearance when it came to investigating the Clinton Foundation, which is on its face a corrupt enterprise?
Right. Or where were the memos when we first learned about the IRS targeting people for exercising their First Amendment liberties? So if we're gonna get some memos, let's get all the memos and let's get the full context of what took place under Mr. Comey's watch when it came to these important issues, these important, fundamental liberties we're talking about when you think about the IRS, for example. So I want that whole context.
And it appears that we have, for the first time, the prospect of that happening with the appointment of the special counsel, in which there can be no quibbling here, partisan quibbling and squawking and attacks, because it's going to be a special counsel. So I think there may actually be an intelligent judgment, a political judgment at work here, even though my first reaction was, frankly, are you kidding me?
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, it's been announced. It's the fact now. So let's make sure we get all the information. It's done in a thorough way. It's done in a fair way. And then we'll go from there. And if I've said all along, no one's ever accused me of going easy on my own party. Right. And if it warrants, some select committee or some special committee at some point, I'm open to that. But I want the facts first. And I think that's what would best serve the president and, frankly, best serve the American people.
Yeah, I think that you can make the case that the president is well served in this, since there has been nothing but one of the most venomous, vile personal attacks in this country's history. I want to retract that. It is the vilest, most venomous attack in our country's history on a sitting president. This goes beyond even anything that has occurred in our history, and it's all the result of a left-wing attack on this presidency with the point of destroying the presidency and destroying his agenda and breaking the will of those who voted for this president.
Yeah, I think that's why the American people deserve the truth. They deserve the facts. They deserve the full picture, and they deserve to get those facts and that picture within the full context of the entire investigations that have taken place over the last several years by the FBI and by the Justice Department. So that's what we want. You're right. There are certainly those out to do whatever harm they can to this president. So let's just get to the facts and move on from there.
And Speaker Ryan, to his great credit, standing up for the president, expressing full confidence in him. This was, I think, the Speaker's finest hour, certainly to date in this administration's short existence.
Well, the other thing we can be doing that I think would be helpful to the president and most importantly helpful to our country is let's get focused on the things they sent us here to do. Let's get the tax reform bill moving. Let's get the wall built. Let's make sure that the Senate does all they can to get that health care repeal bill passed as quickly as we possibly. Let's stay focused on the things the American people elected Donald Trump and elected us to accomplish. Let's do that. We got this special counsel now who's been named. Let them do their work and get us all the facts. But let's get focused on the agenda that we're supposed to be focused on and what we were elected to accomplish when they sent us here.
And if I may say, in addition to that, while you do that, it would be nice to see all Republicans stand up behind this president and then give the left the left-wing national media, well, give them hell. Congressman, great to have you with us.
Good to be with you, Lou. Take care.